Members of Florida's African American History Task Force were at odds today over the state's altered agenda for the group's most important event of the year. We're talking about the Virtual Summer Institute, an annual training the task force offers Florida educators. 10 Investigation of Bourne has been covering controversies involving that task force for months. Jenna, the State Department of Education cut the agenda in half.
The task force met virtually to talk about those changes. We told you last month the Summer Institute was postponed. Today we learned it's also been reduced from 2 days to 1, and longstanding members aren't happy.
For the sake of transparency, I think it would behoove us all to know the process that was followed to come up with this draft. And forgive me, I've just never been on a task force before where our task is already done for us. It feels more like a reaction force.
We told you in April that Florida's African American History Task Force had been shrinking for years. After our investigation, the Florida Department of Education appointed 6 new members. 5 out of the 6 are active in Republican politics. 4 have previously been appointed to positions by Governor Ron DeSantis. Last month, the newly appointed members outvoted the standing members to postpone the task force's Virtual Summer Institute a week before hundreds of educators were scheduled to participate. Vice Chair Dr. Samuel Wright was so upset, he resigned.
For people to get to the table, disregard what work had been done, didn't ask any questions about looking at an agenda or what is being planned. Their first motion was to postpone it.
The Summer Institute was originally scheduled for June 14th and 15th, keeping with the tradition of holding it close to Juneteenth. The new members said they wanted to wait until after the State Board of Education reviews and potentially approves new African American history standards, scheduled for July 19th, so the Summer Institute could focus on preparing educators to teach those new standards. On Friday, the newcomers to the task force once again outvoted the standing members to approve the new date for the Summer Institute, August 7th. The Department of Education had already made changes to the previous agenda. Some of the sessions the state eliminated included the Journey to Juneteenth, contextualizing emancipation for students, Beyond Checking Boxes, diving deeper into African American history, and Florida and World War II, the African American experience.
This is not an agenda that is set. That's the purpose in today's meeting.
But the new task force members outvoted the standing members to approve the new agenda as is, although several people, including newly appointed task force chair Glenn Gilzine, said they want to ensure the Ocoee massacre is explicitly included. You can see both the previous and altered agendas for yourself right now on 10tampabay.com. Reporting, Jenna Bourne, 10 Investigates.
And you can find our 2 previous investigations on the African American History Task Force by checking out our YouTube series, What's Brewing. Take out your phone or tablet because this QR code will take you right there. Scan it with your camera app and a link will pop up for our What's Brewing playlist.